Hey everyone, it's Mare from SickMom, checking in for day 23. Um, Today, very tired day. Um, Not what I would necessarily call a crash day, but it was spent mostly horizontal. And it wasn't until just a couple hours ago where, I started feeling a little bit more energy. Dealing with some pain today as well. So, rest was a huge priority. Still had some running around to do this morning, so got that done. But then after I got home, it was just time to have a nap until I needed to get up in the afternoon. So, um, not much to report because it's been a bit of a snooze fest around here today. I did try something new though. I made like an egg and ham waffle, sort of akin to the chaffles, or I guess a meat chaffle. There's no cheese in these ones, it's just egg and ham, and it turned out okay. I mean, it tastes a little bit different. I think I like the cheese ones a little bit more. Or maybe next time reduce the ham ratio to the egg. So increase the number of eggs or just use a little bit less ham. But nonetheless, that's another great thing that I now have stocked in my freezer that I can just grab one and throw it in the toaster and they taste really great with butter. So it's kind of working. Um, yeah, just feeling a little bit better now than I was earlier. So I'm really happy and really thankful for that. But just a really quiet day. When I have days like this and not a lot of it is spent awake, I guess, or upright, it can be a bit challenging because I feel like everything just comes to a complete standstill. And even just mustering up all the energy I could to get a video done for today, I'm going to be going straight back to bed as soon as I'm done with recording something for you all today. I didn't want to miss one of these episodes just because it's important to document the good days and the bad days. It's important to note that when you're in my situation, days like these are not just nice to have, it's necessary. Resting adequately when you really feel like you have no energy left is super important. Just trying to push and be productive or do something, it never really ends well. It doesn't end up in productivity. It ends up in just feeling worse by the end of the day and feeling like you still didn't accomplish what you wanted to. So I have learned to just take those days as they come. I'm really glad that I have a very comfortable bed so that I can rest. And there's also a big distinction to when I start talking about having a horizontal rest. There's something with getting your blood volume and your blood flow to regulate that happens when you're lying down. And for people like me who have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, there's something called orthostatic intolerance that comes along with the territory. And orthostatic intolerance is more or less the sensation of I cannot tolerate being upright. So it doesn't happen every day, but on the days where that does happen, it's usually lying down and not doing much else. And it's not even when I feel that way that I can just lie down and read a book. I usually have to lie down and do nothing. So, the TV has been my companion through these many years of being at home and being ill. And so I'm really thankful for streaming services and that I've got really interesting stuff to watch. But even then, the fatigue takes over, and half the time I can't even focus on the program. It is one of the reasons why Carnivore is becoming really important, because I have been feeling a lot better in the past year. And then to move that forward, it's, been very slow. And just don't want to start sliding backwards. But I know that this isn't a sliding backwards kind of day. This is my body just is telling me, stop everything. You need to lie down. If you want to talk on the phone a little bit, that's okay. But otherwise, you need to be horizontal until you start to feel like being upright isn't going to kill you. So yeah, so sitting right now is a bit of a challenge. It's taking everything I have to concentrate and get the words out of my mouth today because of the fatigue and the need to lie down. So I think I'm just going to leave you with my thoughts of gratitude that I have an opportunity to try something new that in long term will hopefully alleviate and help a lot of these things and maybe even make them go away. So I hope you all have a really good night, and don't forget to give us a little bit of love today. I'd so appreciate that. So give us a big thumbs up and subscribe to this channel so you know exactly when the next videos are going to be dropping on YouTube. And for tonight, this is SickMom checking out.